So today we will start from the intercept theorem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have done our two theorems earlier. So today we'll go through the intercept.
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू मोक्षिता, आपको स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रही है मैम वाली प्रॉपर? मेरे को बहुत छोटा दिखाई दे रहा है. हाँ, अब ठीक है.
Actually, ma'am, can you please stop screen sharing? I can't pin your video.
Intercept point. Intercept theorem. Remaining two we have already clear. Then firstly we should understand the meaning the word intercept. What is the meaning of the word intercept? Intercept is the point of intersection. Okay, of a line of any coordinate. If I take x axis and y axis where the line intersects, this point will be intersecting point. If the
Yes,
line
ma'am.
intersect with x axis, then y coordinate will be 0. If the line intersect with y axis, then x coordinate will be 0. Okay,
Oh, yes,
so
ma'am.
now we do the intercept theorem. Intercept theorem states that if a transversal makes equal intercepts on 3 or more parallel lines. Firstly, we will draw 3 or more parallel lines, 1, 2, and 3. Then any other line cutting them will also make equal sap. If we draw 2 lines here and we give the names to these lines A, B, C. Similarly here D, E, F. Okay, this is our figure. And according to theorem, if the transversal makes, transversal is what? The lines that make angle of 180 degree is equal to intercept. Intercept is the intersecting points. Then 3 or more parallel lines. Then other line cutting them will also make equal intercepts. Intersecting points, the other two lines will make equal intercepts points. Suppose that if you draw the line from here, this one, then its intersecting point will be equal. This E point will equal to these other parallel lines. So firstly, what we have taken 3 parallel lines that are L, M, and N. This one, L, M, N are the parallel lines. After that, L is parallel to M and M is parallel to N, as it is visible in the figure. L is parallel to M, whereas M is parallel to N. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is A is a transverse here, B is transversal here, C is also transversal here. So respectively, A, B, C are A, B, and C are transversal. A, B, and C are transversal. Transversal is what? That makes angle of 180 degree. After that, what we are seeing in the figure, that the AB is equals to BC, this one. AB is equals to BC. Similarly, DE will be equals to EF. Okay. And RS is this one. Look, R and S will be cut. The line, which line will be cut by RS? This point R and S. It will be cut by which line?
I
It will
didn't
be
get you.
cut this point. This one is D. This one is cutted, and this point will be its intersecting point or intercept.
Okay,
Similarly, E and F is also intercept of this line. Intercept is generally that point where line intersects, or you can say where line cuts each other. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now what we will prove here, we will prove that DE, this one, DE is equals to EF. This line is equals to this one. How we can do, we have already constructed this line. Firstly, we will make construction where GH will be parallel to PQ. This one is P, this one is Q, and this point will be, we will draw here the point, and that will be parallel to this point, and we will name this point G, and this point will be H. So how we will write some construction?
Ma'am, you got muted.
Firstly, we will draw a line segment. E will be draw a line segment. We will write this construction language, and we will show GH is parallel to PQ. This one, GH is parallel to PQ. This one point. Okay, we
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to show this one because this line is a little bit straight, but make it slanty. Remind, assume that this line is slanty, and this one will be parallel to this point PQ.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After that, we will write them. These lines are meeting at L and L. These points. L is ending point of this line, and N is the ending point of this line. Also G and H. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we will prove. So firstly, we have to prove that ABEG is a parallelogram. This point A, B, E, and G. We will prove that this is a parallelogram. Firstly, how we can prove that the here intercept is formed? Firstly, we will write ABEG is a parallelogram. ABG is a parallelogram. How we can say that it is a parallelogram? Because AG is parallel to EG. Similarly, BA is parallel to EG. We have to write the reason for giving this one. AG is parallel to BE. Also, BA is parallel to EG. As it is given in the figure, we will write the reason as given. After that, what we will take here, we will take GE. This one, GE is equals to AB. GE is equals to AB. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
After that, what we are seeing to prove this figure, just seen the figure, what we can prove or what we can take, which angle, which side to prove that ABEG is a parallelogram. After that, we will take BCHE, this one, BCHE. As the reason which we have stated above, the lines are parallel and these BC is parallel to CH and CB is parallel to HE, that is given. So we will write the sides of BCHE so that we can say that BCH is a parallelogram. We will take two sides. BC is equals to EH. We will write the reason here. Opposite side of a parallelogram. Similarly, GE will be equals to the side EH. This is given as we have proved above. After that, we will take two triangles here. Which triangle we can take here from the figure? Tell me the triangle which we can take to prove the figure.
EFH triangle.
Your voice is breaking little bit.
Ma'am, triangle EFH.
ESH, this one. ESH. No.
No, ma'am.
How we can take? These triangles are constructed triangles, so we can't take. We will take triangle GED. GED. This triangle above one, not below one. We will take it later. After GED, we will take this triangle. Okay. GED and HEF. We can't take firstly in HEF. Firstly, we'll start from the above side. So we will prove these triangle as congruent by using any congruency rule. Firstly, what we are seeing that GE is equals to the side EH. GE is equals to the side EHY, vertical opposite angle. This is forming as vertical opposite angle as it is seen in the figure. We'll write the reason vertical opposite angle. After that, what we can take, this is our first reason. Second will be GED is equals to the triangle HEF which we have taken. We'll take the angle GED is equals to the angle HEF. These are the alternate interior angle. Reason will be alternate interior angle. After that, what we can take? Tell me another angle in the triangle GED and HEF. Which angle we can take? We can take angle DGE is equals to angle EHF. This one. DGE is equals to angle EHF. Why? Because these angles are on the transversal line, that's why the angle equal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have proved triangle GED and triangle HEF as congruent triangle by using side angle axiom. Now we write triangle ZED is congruent and equals to the triangle HEF by using side angle congruency criteria or axiom congruency. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now our intercept theorem is proved, and what we have taken here, we have to prove that DE is equals to EF. DE will equals to EF. This one DE is equals to EF by CPCT. We state the reason CPCT. Got it?
Ma'am, Like what is CPCT, ma'am?
Congruent perpendicular part of congruent triangle. Corresponding perpendicular part of congruent triangle. It's the part of triangle. That's why it's a part of triangle. That's why these lines are equal.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now come to the question number 8.
Ma'am, in the school they have said that only explanation of intercept theorem is there. No
Yes.
questions, ma'am. So only midpoint theorem questions were done.
Only introduction is given, but we have done till question number 7. Now we will do question number 8.
Yes, ma'am, but it's not there, it seems, in the school.
I'm not understand. Repeat.
No, ma'am, they have said that midpoint theorem with explanation they have done questions, but they have said that in intercept theorem there are no questions, ma'am. Just
Question
both.
number 6. Question number 6 is remaining. I think question number 5 and question number 7 is your homework. Do you have done that?
Yes, ma'am, but I was able to do seventh one first bit, but question number 5 and seventh one second bit I was not able to do, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. We will do them question in our doubt class.
Yes, ma'am.
So today we will start from the question 8. So what is given in the question number 8 in the adjoining figure, the figure which is given? ABCD is a parallelogram. E is the midpoint of CD, and through D, a line is drawn parallel to EB to meet CB produced at G and intersecting the point AB at F. So firstly, we will make the figure. After that, we will understand the question. Figure is given like okay, this is our figure that is given. And what is given that ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given. And E is the midpoint of CD. This one. E is the midpoint of the line CD. This is given. Through D, a line is drawn parallel and meet CB. A line is drawn parallel here. This one, and that is meeting CB. This point.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
the meeting point of these lines is at G and intersecting at AB. This one. A, B. Here is this line, the parallel line which we have drawn, that is intersecting at the point AB. This one, AB at F. This point. Intersecting here.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we have to prove, firstly, we have to prove that AD is a half of GC. This line, AD is half of this line GC, this one. And another reason is DG is equals to 2AB. DG is equals to 2AB. So firstly, we will write the given points. Given is what? ABCD is a parallelogram. Another point is given what? E is the midpoint. EB meet at G, CB. And the line AB is intersecting at F. Okay, and what we have to prove? We have to prove AD is equals to half of GC, and another point is DG is equals to 2 EB.
Yes, ma'am.
So firstly, what we will do here, how we can prove that. Firstly, we'll take which side we how we can prove AD is a half of GC. AD is half of GC. How we can prove?
Ma'am, through midpoint theorem.
Okay, midpoint theorem. Firstly, what we will take here?
Ma'am, AD is parallel to GC.
Yes, AD is parallel to GC. AD is parallel to GC. After that, what we can take? So AD is equals to half of GC. So what we can take here? We can take the two lines parallel. AD is parallel to the line GC. Wait 1 minute. Sorry for the delay. So now we can write what we can write. Parallel lines. Firstly, we will take the triangle. Which triangle we have to take in two triangles. So firstly, we can take a triangle. Which triangle we can take? This triangle we can take DGC. In triangle DGC, what we have seen, DG is parallel to EB. DG is parallel to EB, and after that DE will equals to EC. DE will equals to the line EC. How we can say DE is equals to the line EC?
Ma'am, because E is a midpoint in the triangle.
Yes, by midpoint theorem.
Yes,
And this
ma'am.
line is
E,
parallel because A is midpoint.
yes.
Same reason we'll write here. So GB will equals to BC. This one GB will equals to EC. It's also by midpoint theorem. So B will the midpoint of GC. This one. B will the midpoint of GC. So now what we can do? We can take GC, that is equals to GC, this line. GC is equals to GB and BC. We can add these lines. GC is equals to two lines, GB and BC. So if we take this GC, that is equals to BB, and GC, that will be equal to 2BC. Here 2BC. Now
Yes, ma'am.
we can take GC will be multiplied by here what we are seeing that AD is equals to BC. AD is equals to BC, this line, because parallel lines and the opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. AD is equals to BC, so we can multiply 2 by AD. This one we can multiply 2 by AD. That will be equals to AD will be equals to 12 GC. Then how we can say? By using midpoint theorem. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now that will be half of GC. We have proved by using midpoint theorem. But we have asked in the question.
Yes,
Now in
ma'am.
second part, what is given? DG is equals to 2 EB. DG is equals to 2 EB. This line is equal to this line. So firstly, we will take the similarly triangle which we have taken before DGC. In triangle DGC, DG is parallel to EB. DG is parallel to EB and E is the midpoint. So by using midpoint theorem, we can say EB is half of 12 DG. By using midpoint theorem, which we have got here, EB is equals to 12 DG. By using midpoint theorem, we have found that, and similarly, we will put that value here. EB is equals to 12 DG. After that, what we will do, we will write here DG, that is equals to 2 by EB.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because midpoint theorem is state that two side of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of that side. If the two side of a triangle is parallel to the third side, and the third side will be half of these two sides which are parallel. Okay, by using midpoint theorem,
Yes, ma'am.
we have proved. Then question is done. Do you understand the question completely?
Yeah, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so now we will come to the question number 9. Question number 9 is what? AD is the median of triangle ABC and E is the midpoint of ADBE. Sorry, BE produced meets AC in F. Prove that AF is 1/3 of AC. So firstly, what is given in the triangle? AD is the median of triangle ABC and E is the midpoint of AD. After that, what is given? BE produced to meet AC at F. And what we have to prove? We have to prove that AF is 1/3 of AC. So firstly, we will make the figure. Okay. And we will write the given one here. Given is what? AD is a median of triangle ABC and the second one is E is the midpoint. and D is a drawn parallel line to DG and BF. Okay, this one. This line is showing parallelity to this line. DG is parallel to BF through D. So we have to prove AF is half of 1/3 AC. This line AF is half of 1/3 of AC. This one. So firstly, what we will take here, we will take the triangle ADJ, this triangle, which is constructed triangle through D. In triangle ADG, EF will parallel to the DG because E is the midpoint of AD. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
How it is proved that EF is parallel to DG and E is midpoint of AB by using converse of midpoint theorem, which we have discussed already. We will state reason here. Converse of midpoint theorem. After that, what is seen? F is the midpoint. See the question. F is the midpoint of line. Which line? AG. F is the midpoint of the line AG.
Yes, ma'am.
F is the midpoint of AG, so that AF will equals to the FG. AF will equals to FG. AF will equals to FG. Because F is the midpoint of this complete line, we will make it equation 1. After that, what we are seeing, we will take another triangle. Which another triangle we can take by using this figure? We have already taken triangle ABC, and state sorry, ADG, and state the reason here. Another triangle which we can take,
Ma'am, and BCF.
BCF. Very good. Now we will take the triangle. In triangle BCF, what we are seeing in the triangle BCF, what we are seeing that D is the midpoint of line BC and G is the midpoint of line FC. Okay, so we will write these 2 points.
Yes, ma'am.
D is midpoint of BC, so that DG will parallel to BF. After that, which point is G is midpoint of CF, so that FG will equals to GC, and we will let it equation 2. This one is our equation 1 and this one is our equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we can say, from equation 1 and equation 2, we will get we will write the equation 1. AF is equals to FG. AF is equals to FG, and that is equals to GC also. AF is equals to FG, and this is also equals to GC. In second equation, what we have written, AF from this equation, which we have taken second equation. AF is equals to FG, and that is equals to GC. Now we will make it equation third. So what we do here, we will add all the equations. We will add all equations so that we got the deserving solution. Now we'll write equation 1, AF plus FG, then GC, that is equals to AC. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So AF, we will take common AF 3 times, and that will equals to AC. So we will add these three sides, 1, 2, 3. 3AF is equals to AC. If this 3 go to this side, it will be indivisible. That will become 1 by 3 is equals to, so AF is equals to 1/3 of AC from equation third, this one which we have taken as equation third.
Yes, ma'am.
Hence proved. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. But why did we add AF 3 times?
We have already made 3 equations. Equation 1,
Yes, ma'am.
equation 2, and equation 3. Equation 3 is a GC. AF is equals to FG, that is equals to GC. All three sides are equal, so that we can take, if the question is about prove that FG is equals to, if the question is FG is equals to 1/3 of AC. Similarly, we will take FG at the place of AF. If the question is about proof that GC is a half of GC is 1/3 of AC. Similarly, in that situation, we will take GC because we have already proved AF is equals to FG, that is equals to GC. If AF is 2, then FG will 2, also GC will 2. Or if we can write here AF, 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 if we sum three sides, all sides sum will be equal, so we can write any one side at 3 times. We write here because in question we have to prove that AF is equals to 1/3 of AC. If the question is about GC and if the question is about FG, then we take here FG or GC. According to question, we have taken 3 sides. As we have proved according to equation that these all 3 sides are equal to one another. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now the question number 10. Let's see, the question number 10 is what? In the adjoining figure, triangle ABC is a right angle at B, and P is the midpoint of AC. Show that PA is equals to PB, that is equals to PC. This question is the solution which we have done in the question number 8, and similarly this is the question of that solution. So what is given in the question, ABCD is a right angle, and right angle is at B. P is the midpoint of AC. We have proved PA is equals to PB, and that is equals to PC. So firstly, what we will take, we will draw PQ parallel to BC. Then Q will be the midpoint of AB. After that, we will take two triangle AQP as given in the figure. That will be congruent to triangle BQP. We can congruent those triangle by using any similarity criteria.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a similar of question number 9. You can do it self. Question number 11. Just try to solve it. Otherwise, if you're not able to solve, we will do in our next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Just see the question number 11, 12. In question number 11, show that the quadrilaterals formed by joining the midpoints of the pair of adjacent side of a rectangle is a rhombus. How we can say that that rectangle is a rhombus? Firstly, we will do some construction here. We will join AC so that we got the two triangles. After that, PQ will be parallel to AC. Then PQ will be half of AC by midpoint theorem. And similarly, another triangle SR is parallel to AC. Then similarly, SR will be half of AC by using midpoint theorem. Hence, we can say PQRS is a parallelogram. By using midpoint theorem, you can prove ABCD is a rectangle. Also, that is forming a rhombus. Question number 10, 11, 12 you will do yourself because these are similar questions. Now we will come to the question number 13.
Yes, ma'am.
In the question number 13, what we have proved, show that quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoint of the pairs of adjacent sides of a square is a square. We have to prove that quadrilateral whose midpoints are joining eitherly of a square is a square. That is not in reality square. We have to prove that is a square. That is only quadrilateral. So, but firstly we will make the figure. This is our question number. This is our quadrilateral. We can name it as given according to the question. We can name it. This is our quadrilateral, and we have to prove that this quadrilateral is a square. So firstly we will write the points here A, B, C, D. We can you can use any points to prove that it's a square. Okay, this is rough figure.
No, ma'am, they said that we have to show that inside a square there is a
Inside a
quadrilateral.
square. Okay, I wrong the figure. Wait, I draw it again. Figure will be like this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will name here A, B, C, D. O will be our midpoint. So firstly, how we can prove that the quadrilateral is who is inscribed by a square is a square of a square. Firstly, we will take the triangle A, B, C. We will make diagonals from here so that we can part it. Firstly, draw the diagonals, and now we will take the triangle in triangle ABC. What we are seeing in triangle A, B, C, E, and F are the midpoints. E is the midpoint of line AB, and F is the midpoint of line CB. By using midpoint theorem, MPT, after that what we are seeing that EF is a parallel to the line AC. This line which we have constructed, EF is the parallel to the line AC. So EF will be the half of the line of AC by using midpoint theorem.
Yes, ma'am.
EF is parallel to AC, that is given, so that EF will be half of the line AC. MPT, by using MPT. Now we will consider another triangle DCA or ADC. We have taken this triangle ABC. Now we will take this triangle ADC. ADC, what we are seeing that H and G are the midpoints. H is the midpoint of line AD and G is the midpoint of line DC. Similarly, we will H and G are midpoints. H is midpoint of line DB and G is the midpoint of line DC. Similarly, write these lines in the above equation so that HG will parallel to AC. HG is parallel to AC, it is given.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, HG will be half of AC by MPT, midpoint theorem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will let EF is equals to HG. EF can be equals to HG because we have given that EF is parallel to AC, that is given, and HG is equals to AC. AC will cancel out, converse of midpoint theorem. Now EF and HG will remain, so that we can say EF is equals to HG. That will be half of AC. We will let it at equation 1. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, we have let two more triangles as we have proved triangle ABC, triangle ADC. Now we will let two more triangle. A third triangle we can take BCD. We can take third triangle BCD. This triangle we will prove midpoints, and after that we will take another triangle. This triangle. Now take triangle. Now we consider in triangle BAD, what we are seeing in triangle BAD, this triangle. E and H are the midpoints. H is the midpoint of line AD and E is the midpoint of line AB. HE is parallel to the line DB, so HE is half of the line DB. By using midpoint theorem, we will write the points. Midpoints. So HE is parallel to the BD. Similarly, HE is half of the line BD by midpoint theorem. This is in triangle BAD. Now, now another triangle we will take BCD. BAD is, we have proved triangle BAD. Now we will take triangle BCD. As similarly, we have proved triangle ABC, ADC. Now we will consider triangle BCD. Similarly, we will write G and F are the midpoints, but we have opposite of triangle BAD. So GF will parallel to BD and GF will be half of BD by midpoint theorem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what we will got here, we will got HE is parallel to the line GF. HE is parallel to the line GF, so that we will cancel here. HE is equals to GF, as we have done in the previous triangles. That will equals to half BD. We will let it equation 2. We have let that EF is half of EF is equals to EHG. This line is equals to this line, and these lines are the half of these sides, because these are there are two sides here. These are singular sides. So we have proved that EF is equals to HG, and that is half of AC. Similarly, HE is HE is equals to the line GF, and that is equals to half of BD. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now but we know the diagonal of our squares are equal. If I said this is the square, then the diagonals of these squares are always equal. Every square diagonals equal. So what we will got here, we will got AC is equals to BD. AC, this line, these diagonal AC is equals to BD, because diagonal of a square remains always equal. We will let it equation third. So we write by using equation 1, 2 and 3. We get GF is parallel to BD and HE is parallel to GF. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So by using these equation, we can say EFGH is a rhombus. EFGH is a rhombus. Look here. EFGH is a rhombus. If these lines are the rhombus, then we can say that is a square. After proving rhombus, so by using equation 1, 2, 3, we can say EFGH is a rhombus. What is the quality of rhombus? How we can consider any figure that is a rhombus? Is their opposite sides are equal, or the diagonal bisect each other at 90 degree?
Ma'am, diagonals need not be equal, but opposite angles are equal. But
Okay.
the diagonals bisect each other at right angles, even for square.
But I said 90 degree. 90 degree is also known as right angle.
Yes, ma'am.
If I say this line, this is right angle, then what is the sum of this line? This line sum will be 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. That's why it's considered as right angle. Okay. Mind it next time.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we will let the angle here. We will make it this angle. We will make this angle K, or you can consider we can make it angle T. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So angle GTO, this angle GTO is equals to angle EFG. After that, angle GTO is equals to angle EFG, because corresponding angle. Reason will be corresponding angle. And corresponding angles remains equal. Angle GTO is equals to angle EFG, because 90 degree, or we can say right angle triangle. So by using these points, we can say EFGH is a square. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No, ma'am. No doubts.
Surely?
Yeah, ma'am. No doubt.
Okay. So we have done till question number 13 and your homework is for question number 11, 12 and 11, 12 and 10 question. You will try on self. Further you have doubt, we will solve in our next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now you can leave.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice
Okay, bye.